This is a series of videos in which Philip Maris interviews Dr. John Ricketts, the author of the book Exceeding the Goal: Adventures in Strategy, Information Technology, Computer Software, Technical Services, and Goldratt's Theory of Constraints. Hello, I'm Philip Maris, the CEO of Maris Consulting. If you've read the book The Goal, you've been introduced to the theory of constraints applied to manufacturing where it was born. I'm going to be talking to Dr. John Ricketts about applying the theory of constraints to information technology. John has a varied background, including starting in manufacturing. He was also a college professor and software developer. He worked for over 20 years for IBM, where, among other things, he was Chief Technology Officer, technology strategist, and distinguished engineer. I'm going to be interviewing him about his two books, Reaching the Goal and Exceeding the Goal. So John, welcome to this series.
Hi Philip.
To begin with, can you tell me why you prefer the term constraint management to the more commonly used theory of constraints?
I was a college professor for 10 years, so I know what a theory is. But most people don't. They get distracted by the common misconception that theories are impractical speculation rather than a tool for research and discovery. The name constraint management sidesteps that confusion and puts the emphasis where it belongs, on management. I was an executive for over 20 years, so I know from experience that focusing on management problems is the right domain for this thing that I'm going to call constraint management. By the way, I didn't coin the term constraint management. It was already in use for years before I came along and began writing about it.
So John, why should viewers care about constraint management applied for information technology? And what exactly do you mean by information technology, since that's a term that covers many things, I believe?
Viewers should care about constraint management for information technology because in today's information age, we are all information consumers. During this video series, we'll be discussing what it takes to deliver enterprise-scale information technology, which can be vastly different from consumer technology that most people are familiar with. And the reason is enterprise-scale technology has stronger requirements for reliability, availability, scalability, security, and so forth. I'll use the term information technology as a short name for a collection of things that includes computer hardware, computer software, networks, technical services, and I'll abbreviate it as just IT. At its most basic level, constraint management is a set of methods for performance improvement. What sets it apart from other methods is its ability to create simple solutions to complex problems. Instead of managing dozens of factors, managers and staff can focus on one factor, the constraint that limits performance. Everything else is a non-constraint. Constraint management is relevant to IT for several reasons. Demand for IT often exceeds supply. IT supply can be increased through constraint management. And finally, demand for IT that isn't contributing to achievement of the business goal can be eliminated. Technical experts and business executives make investment decisions because available funds can never accommodate all potential investments. Ideally, technical experts and business executives make investment decisions that are aligned. That is, they allocate funds to technologies that enable achievement of business goals. Constraint management supports such decisions and their alignment.
Thanks, John. Could you give us a preview of the topics of these videos?
We'll be covering a broad spectrum of topics pertaining to IT because there's so much diversity in that industry. Naturally, we'll cover hardware, software, and services, but also data, knowledge, networks, architecture, skills, methodologies, projects, portfolios, technical strategy, and business strategy. And we'll discuss all these topics from multiple perspectives because constraint management explains why developers, managers, and executives run into conflicts. Hint, they're each trying to cope with different constraints, and sometimes they're pursuing different goals.
Okay, thank you very much, John.